Have you ever lost an email or deleted a file from the cloud only to need it again later? Hey, I'm John from Westway IT, and this is why you should back up your Microsoft 365 data. Let's start with the big realization moment. Microsoft do not back up your 365 data. All of your emails and files are your responsibility to back up, and they even say you should use a third-party backup to protect your data from loss right in their service agreement. Service availability 6B. We recommend that you regularly back up your content and data that you store on the services or store using third-party apps and services. So how might you lose data? It's all in the cloud and that's pretty safe, right? Well, you might delete a file and need it again later, long after. You might say that's fair and you did it to yourself. What if it was a file in a shared folder and it was somebody else that deleted it, thinking it was not important? And that would be more annoying and might take hours to put back together. Deleted emails and files only stick around so long in the recycle bin, and deleted items before long are gone for good. This window can be as short as 14 days for email. Now, here is a different scenario. The terror of ransomware. Emails gone, files gone. All you have left is a ransom note and demand to pay out to maybe get them back. Just because you store data in the cloud does not mean it is safe from attacks. Password stealers can grant them access to your account, giving them full control over your data. If your business has not restricted who can authorize app access, they can give themselves permissions to access your data long after you've changed your password. In many of these cases, restoring data from deleted items is not possible, as they will have purged them, making paying up the only option. That is, unless you have a backup. Backup has always been like insurance. You don't really want it because you never want to need it, and it feels like it is just an expense up until the point you need it and you are absolutely glad you had it covering your back. As a data controller, you have a responsibility to protect data from loss. How exactly you do that is down to you and your data protection policies and risk analysis. Regulations and compliance might set exact requirements for what is expected from you, even down to the technical and business policy requirements. The UK Cyber Essentials scheme does not include backup as a control because it is not a defensive measure. However, they do still recommend all organisations to have them in place. There are a number of different backup services available for Microsoft 365. The one we use is designed to back up emails and files of everybody in the business. It runs as a backup automatically several times a day with no interruption to any team members. It doesn't even need them to be online to do its job. All the backed up data is stored in a different cloud to Microsoft, so even if something took Microsoft offline, unlikely to happen, but it could, we can still get to that data, giving us options for a disaster recovery plan. For us, this is an ideal type of backup. If you've enjoyed this video, here's another video we think you might like. I'm John, and I'll see you next time.